Good morning, everybody. I'm Wayne Campbell.
And I'm Sheila Campbell.
And this is your morning drive with the driver's side. Are you getting up with us now, Gemma? Really?
Yeah.
You were just in bed. Went to the bathroom, was in bed, was fine.
Yeah.
Now she's over here pushing on the BALL.
I know.
Oh, no,
morning.
we're doing the show, honey.
Good
I'm
morning.
sorry.
All
I still got
right.
this stupid jacket on
From
from playing around this morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. I'll go to comments.
I just want to put it up.
Are you pushing my comments? Bro, listen to your dogger. She's telling you, don't mess with Dad's comments. Good morning.
Morning.
Love you.
Love you too.
Thank you for all your hard work. She was up late, working hard, and I was hardly working.
Well, that's not true.
Until
We got
later
put on the
that
freeway.
well, hold on. Until later that night.
That's not true. You're always working. You're
Right.
my
In all areas, though. Remember, okay? I made a comment.
Yeah.
It's got to be a logger.
it probably
Bam.
is.
No, it's him from the video.
Oh.
That was him from the video this morning.
Oh, the American
The video,
Cowboy.
the American Cowboy that we just rolled. He's finishing probably one of his last loads.
Oh, that would have been really
They're
cool.
the gravel haul. They're hauling gravel up. They're paving the roads right here, and their plants over here,
Yeah.
and they're hauling gravel. But that's him.
That would have been cool. He had gone by and honked.
That'd been cool if he'd gone by and knew we were live. Yeah, you're right. And
Yeah,
that part right there.
that would have been really cool.
Right. Hopefully somebody said a good morning or something over there. Don't be. Because what did we do yesterday? We went back and watched the show. I'm going to go to Good Mornings here in 1 second. Remember to like and share into your groups. That number's low. Get it up. Come on, guys. Help me out here.
It's Tuesday.
It is Tuesday. We do slow down during the week. Mondays and
Yeah.
Fridays seem to be our busiest days.
Yeah.
But now I forgot what I was saying.
You were going to go to some comments and
No, oh, yeah. So yesterday,
yeah.
we go back and we watch the show, and we notice that we both do this. So I got the comment readers out. I don't think they're going to work, Sheila. I think it's too much. I'm going to guess
Does
Becky Underwood said good morning to Wayne and Sheila.
Good.
Right, Becky?
Good.
Hopefully she's in here. Yeah, she's here. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Let me put my hat on. How's everybody doing? We got some stuff going on. We got news, trucking news, regular news. I think our topic today is, has America hit rock bottom?
Yeah, that's what we kind of decided.
Are we at rock bottom yet?
Yeah. Because the reason is that everything in the news is kind of always
Doom and gloom.
Yeah, it's kind of always the same. Now it's really repetitive. It doesn't change a whole heck of a lot right now, so but
Well, if you're not, I'm going to go over and like and share it.
what?
At least tap that like button.
What?
We got to get it out, man. These guys don't know how to do a watch party, start a watch party in a group.
Oh.
I don't know if they know how to do all that. I'm pretty high tech over here.
Oh yeah.
I'm running things. I'm going to comments. I'm going to comments. Della, good morning. David, good morning. Becky, good morning. Keith, good morning. Tommy, good morning. Jonathan, I haven't seen Jonathan in a while. Good morning, Jonathan.
Yeah.
Nice to see you. John Burton, good morning. John R. Crawford, good morning. Joel Clark, Charles Bundy, Tamra, good morning. How are you?
Yeah.
Tamra Long.
Yeah.
I know that name.
Because she was one of our winners originally. Remember? When
She won money.
Yeah.
She won money on the driver's side. We do give away money when we have it to give away.
Yeah. Yeah. And
We do. That's not. I mean, that's awesome. She's gonna piss me off.
And that was one.
She's gonna piss me off.
Why?
Look at her.
Why?
Not her. That one over there with the sound, and we're doing a show.
Oh. Yeah.
Is she not really? Come here. No, watch the coffee. Don't spill.
Sorry with the growling. It's not my stomach that's going on. That's Gemma.
That
She's
is
ready to
Gemma.
go in the morning.
John Freese, good morning, sir. Keith Becker says, we'll get to Keith Becker's comment here in a minute because that's pertaining to the topic of the day. I'm going to go and I'm going to start a watch party real quick. Give me a chance.
All right.
You want to start with, how about website? Don't we got stuff to talk? Don't we have a website, I think?
We do. And guys, just so you know, as I've said before, him saying that, he's Mr. High Tech. We are not high tech at all. But we've had a bunch of people who have been asking us for merchandise and stuff. And so I'm about an inch away from getting
the store
set up. Yeah. There was a problem with some of the shirts, and we kind of were looking at other ways to go. But right now it looks like that we're going to have the store that's going to be up probably by the end of this week. So we will have shirts on there and like the coffee cups, and I'm not sure about hats. Some of them right now, I think I'm looking at different options for the hats, but we will have stuff up by the end of the week. I've been working on other stuff and trying to get that in there as well. So it's all just a process, guys, and it takes me a while to learn how things go.
It's not easy. It's not easy. Kind of like what Tamara Long kind of made a comment here, not to cut you off, my love, but she says, I gotta come here. You need to stop. Okay, we're live.
Say good morning.
All right, just stop. Okay, we're live. All right, but Tamara Long has started a page.
Oh, good.
So check out Tamara Long's page. She's I think because she's having trouble with it. So if you check it out, realize that it's still under construction. Okay, so it says I got a page going, but I don't know how to get a few things going, and that's kind of like where we're at with the store is what I'm trying to relate it with.
Right.
This is not easy.
No.
I know we didn't plan on talking about this morning. I know we have things to talk about, but I feel Tamara's pain. And I watch you go through what you're going through, not just with that, but then with me, because I get frustrated because, oh my God, we're going to die out here. We got nothing. I'm going to eat this dog if I don't have something soon. Point being is being set up, and the frustration of how simple they say things are when they're not.
Well, I guess that they are. Well, I'm sure it's a little more simple than it used to be of trying to get things going and setting this up. It just takes a while, and it takes me a while. It's just a few hours at a time, and you have to read everything and tutorials.
It's a pain in the ass.
It really is.
It really is. It really is.
Really is.
John Burton says, shared to old school trucking and hammer down convoy. Well, if they allow it in, thank you. And thank you, John Burton. I appreciate it. Because we are a grassroots show. We came out here. I took her and drug her into the trucking industry, basically, and we took a chance on this.
Right.
And I'm happy the chance we took, because the heartbeat of America. Well, we can depend on them for everything else. I think we can depend on them here.
I like to think of it as that you enlightened me.
I enlightened you, oh boy.
John, that's true, right?
It is, and I enlightened you on a world of, oh God.
You enlighten me. No, honestly, I mean, you enlighten me of what the drivers go through, and within that community. I mean, before that, I was pretty much just the average four-wheeler, and went to the store and just expected everything that I wanted without giving it one second of a thought of how it got there. I didn't really care. As long as I walked in the store and the things were there, I was good. I was groovy with it. And
the comfort.
And right. And
the
other
comfort
than
of convenience.
having to drive on the highways, I never really got too upset being behind a truck. But well, I don't like to drive next to them.
You got your accident that you had in the past that right. You have PTSD and stuff like that.
Right.
But excuse me. Corona all over. I'm kidding.
Well, right back at you, really.
Point being is you said it of what they go through,
right?
Let alone what they mean to us, but what they go through for the comfort of the convenience of the people,
right?
I hope I said that right. Point being is they're everything to us. They're literally everything to us. That's why they're called the heartbeat of America. And I don't understand why they're not treated that way, honey. And that's what I want to start doing, is start bringing that up and letting people. No one's actually gone out here and pushed for the driver.
No.
From the heart.
No.
Without motive.
No.
My father did.
Yeah.
And I want to. My father taught me that, and to this day, he will tell you, Without the driver, you die. You die. I love it.
Well, and I think that most people, they just think of it as a job without realizing what that entails and how it affects them. They don't realize that 1 degree of separation.
From a truck, most people, one freaking degree.
Right. I think that most of them had felt, feel the way that I had felt was that pretty much not anything, okay, the guy's just out doing his job without realizing what drivers go through doing their job. I mean, everything. I mean, we're looking at what? I mean, in the news now that, the riots are still going on. Just you guys have to go through that, let alone the weather or all that weather that was just hammering the Midwest just now. Holy moly. From all the winds and everything that was going on down there.
With so that being said, seriously, be careful out there, guys. I'm seeing footage and I'm seeing it coming from drivers filming it from their truck. I'm not sure where it was, but that driver, it was actually Truckers Gone Wild, actually. The guy that owns the page, Trucker Gone Wild, he did a live feed yesterday. I'm not sure exactly where he was.
Right.
But the weather was just bananas.
Well, I know it was
bananas.
Right. Indiana, all in the Midwest, and it was moving over towards Illinois and stuff.
Correct.
It was going to go that way, but by the time it had gotten there, they said that it was going to go down. But they were reporting that some of the winds were over 100 miles an hour. That's hurricane kind of speeds there. And they had shown, I had seen on the news that there was a bunch of trailers that had gotten blown over. So anyways, guys, if that's still going on, just be super, super careful and don't drive in that.
It's not worth it.
No.
Life before load. And I preached that for ever since I've sat in that seat.
Right.
Because, people get out here and these drivers get out here, and a driver that's about the lifestyle and about trucking, he's going to get that job done. And he's going to do whatever he can to get that load there. And the sad part is in the midst of that, they forget to think about themselves. And that's what's important is you drivers start thinking about yourselves. All right. And protecting yourselves and looking out for each other again.
Right.
That's what the sad part about the whole thing for me in today's world, and it was before a pandemic, it was before all this crap that's going on currently, was that.
Right.
Was the brotherhood, all that, and it's gone. I feel like it's been taken away. But let's get back to the today's show. My God, thank you guys for all the likes and shares and everything. The page is doing great.
So before we get into what we want to talk about,
Becker keeps saying rock bottom.
Yeah, before we get into that, we're gonna breeze. Let me just breeze through some of the other stuff in the news that I was seeing. Right, so,
get it. I don't. Well, you're the news gal.
Right.
I'm the squawk box.
So we were talking about rock bottom things and people losing their job, which is part of the rock bottom, and of jobs and economy being lost. Looks like the All Points Trucking is going to be laying off 140 people by the end of October. So,
damn.
Right. So we're going to have drivers who, if they leave now, are going to be looking for places. So if we hear anyone, know anyone who's working at that's company out of Henrietta, New York, I believe is where that's at. So if you know of anyone who works for that company, they're going to be in need of a job, it looks like, pretty soon, within the next 2 months. So just keep an eye out for that.
Real quick, before you go any further, I forgot, we have watch parties going.
Yeah.
So to everybody in the watch parties, Timothy Shaw, Cindy, Bobby Clark, all you guys, good morning. We got a comment over here from Bobby Clark. I haven't screened it yet. I'm just glancing and I'm seeing the top. I see my father. So I'm hoping it is what it is. Let's read it. Bobby Clark. Both my father and stepfather were truck drivers, and I have great respect for those who are out there putting up with stupid car drivers and all the bad weather and sleeping in their trucks, being away from their families.
Right.
This is why I do it. I don't believe, okay, so what's happening on the driver's side is people are becoming fans of the show.
And they're becoming aware.
But they're not truck drivers.
Right. Well, that's a good thing.
And that's great. That's the whole purpose of that. Eventually, I wanted to blend the two, is to educate the general public and not educate, they know, but not to forget and to be more appreciative while they're out there in the mornings. It's just not them going to work. It's you're invading workspace of the trucker. That's the driver's workspace. That's it's that right there. That's awesome. Thank you for that comment. And Timothy Shaw, keep on trucking. You're a great driver. I love your vibe. I love the content you put out, which as far as your family goes and the way you do things as a driver. It's awesome. He was in a freight shaker not too long ago. Oh. Now he's a nice long-nosed Pete. Not sure exactly what he's got, but he's got a beautiful Peterbilt.
What the heck is a freight shaker?
Freightliner.
Oh, Freightliner. Okay.
Damn super truckers.
See? Still learning.
Damn super truckers.
Learning every day. There's always something new every day.
Get it, girl. Yeah. All right, so where were you? So who's laying off? I know Vegas is closed still, basically. They laid off everybody. But you're saying, well, we got trucking companies laying off 150 people. Another trucking company laying off 150 people. Right. Speaking of that, real quick. You remember them scumbags from Celadon?
Oh, right.
Remember them scumbags from Celadon? This guy's got balls.
So
this guy literally has got balls. Right. Sorry, we lost our flag, honey. There it is. Oh. This guy's got balls. Yeah. So that scumbag from one of the scumbags from Celadon, the ones that caused all that fraud and left them drivers freaking stranded.
Right.
And just screwed, I don't know how many people, decided he wanted to take a vacation. And
biggest bankruptcy.
Decided he wanted to go to Mexico.
Yeah.
And do his other thing for his birthday.
His 40th.
What happened?
Yeah. So because
this I'm happy
basically
about.
He's out on
it made the news.
Right, it did make the news. So he's out on bond, which is William Meek, and he was the president and COO of Celadon. And of course, they got in trouble. And when all that had gone down, it was and they ended up filing bankruptcy, which ended up being the
still under investigation.
Right, but it was like the biggest
fraud.
Bankruptcy in trucking history.
Hold on. Let me see if I can do this. Hopefully this won't mess up. Okay, Google. Oh, wait.
Okay.
So watch. Go ahead. Keep going.
So anyways, they're out on bond right now. And so, they can't really go to anywhere. But because he wanted to go on vacation for his 40th birthday, he had to ask the judge for permission. And the judge went, oh, heck no. You're not going anywhere. No, your 40th birthday is not an extreme reason why you need to leave the country. So good for the judge. Okay, that guy shouldn't be going anywhere right now. He that company screwed over so many people from their shenanigans and the junk that they were doing that I don't care if it's your 40th birthday or not. You shouldn't be going to Mexico.
Dude, you should be in jail, bro.
Well, how many people did he affect?
Right. So if that's the case, he should be going on vacation to each driver's house that he left abandoned.
Right.
Because they'd sure love to have him for dinner.
Right. Right. Have him over for.
And they might go down to Mexico with him.
Oh, maybe.
But he might not be coming back. Just saying, he might have a permanent home in there. Sleep with the fishes, as my father would say. He'd be sleeping with the fishes.
Maybe he was gonna get that. Remember that that weird. That was in the Dominican Republic. Remember all the cruise people who were getting sick and couples were dying and stuff over at the.
Not sure.
Okay, that was a while ago.
We're talking Celadon trucking, not boats.
But maybe he would go down there and he would get one of those.
Just like I said, just have him tour the truck stops. So. He wants a vacation. Have him a vacation at each pilot and flying J across the country, and have him wear a sign that says "Former CEO of Celadon." I love you truckers. Wow. It's bullshit. Just like Facebook showing 35 here, 45 over here. It's ridiculous.
It is BS. But I'm glad that the judge said no and denied it. So that's always a good thing. So and
well, John Burton says judge should have hit that prick in his face with a ball pen hammer. That's too easy. Hit him with pin needles, just one at a time now. Yeah, I want to torture that son of a bitch.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
I get it.
When you don't fuck with me, fuck with other people. Don't fuck with my family, my kids, my dog, or my drivers. Seriously. Because without the drivers, I can't take care of none of them. Seriously. It's just wrong. I'm tired of people getting away with these big companies getting away with closing their doors on these drivers, leaving them stranded, not paying the price in any way, shape, or form. I'm gonna stop. So I'm gonna but and then having the balls to ask to go on vacation in Mexico.
Right.
Finally, I'm just glad. I wish he would have done what John Burton said and smashed him in the face, but I'm glad he denied him.
Right.
I'm glad he denied them.
Yeah. The judge denied the whole thing. So it doesn't look like he's going anywhere, and he shouldn't. So we also want to remind you that the CVSA, which is your blitz, it's a 3-day blitz, basically was rescheduled, and they put it out right now that's going to...
Oh, wait, what happened? We jumped into something else?
Mm-hmm.
Where are we at? I was in comments.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The commercial
Did I heard blitz, and I don't think of football when I hear blitz. I think of DOT blitz.
Right.
And you're seeing more? What's going on?
Yeah. That they had rescheduled. Yeah. I'm like, yeah. They had postponed it. It was supposed to be back in March, and because of the pandemic, they rescheduled, and they came out with the dates that...
I thought they already did it. They're doing another one?
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll have to talk to the drivers about that, but that's good to know.
Right. Commercial Vehicles Safety Alliance, basically. Yeah. So
it's the bullshit. It's how can we screw the truck driver week? How can we screw them so bad that we don't regulate them enough? We don't downgrade. We don't degrade them enough. We don't treat them like second-class citizens enough. Let's do a blitz.
Right.
Let's see how safe they really are. But then again,
right.
Look at some of the trash that's out there.
So September 9th through the 11th, and the word is that basically their primary check inspection this time is going to be you guys. So as far as your safety, and you better have all your records and license and everything groovy and hunky-dory, because it's not just the vehicle. Basically, their primary
break safety week coming up is Becky said, or Tamara Long is saying.
Right.
What else we got going on, baby?
Well, just
Did we even get to rock bottom yet?
No, we haven't even gotten to rock.
Oh my God, we are terrible at this.
Why?
Because we go on the subject forever. We're supposed to close it out like 2-3 minutes.
Oh, we are closing out in 2-3 minutes. That was it. We're done with that.
All right.
That was it. Just know you have another blitz coming September 9th through the 11th. 3 days. Focus on you.
Look, driver, crack your hood every morning. Do your pre-trip, do your push-up, you're fine.
Right.
As long as you're staying on top of your equipment, you're fine. It's sad though, because I mean, for years, drivers have taken that week off, or taken when this stuff comes up, they make sure to plan their vacation around that time. So
I get it.
But it's screw the truck driver again time. So please, guys, get your stuff together. Cheryl Pollard, good morning. How are you? Should we plug her? Yeah, Witches Brew, blah blah blah. Witches Brew, independent trucker broadcasting.
Yeah,
I think it is.
Yeah. So
shameless plug. There you go.
Yeah. Which I think is on tonight.
I think it's tonight. Yeah, Witches Brew. Yeah, it is Tuesday.
Yeah.
It is Tuesday. So where are we at, honey?
Tuesday night, Witches Brew Stew.
Right? Witches Brew Stew, I believe it is.
And so I just normal stuff, okay, guys. Just make sure to keep an eye out for each other. Obviously, you saw that big rigs were being looted in Chicago. So just make sure to stay out of the harm's way if you can. I know that you say that, but how do you really go about it? Anyways, just keep an eyeball out. And with that, there's not a whole lot going on with the news. I mean, it's not a lot of yay positivity within there. I mean, everything that we're reading, I mean, the main focus, and I'm not joking, you guys, you go on to news, whether it's mainstream or trucking, it's kind of,
it's crap.
It's kind of icky.
Yeah,
it really is. I mean, we're still, the main focus is still on the pandemic, where that's going. I know that we've reached 20 million worldwide, 5 million just in the U.S.
People losing their jobs left and right.
Layoffs are continuing. Businesses are continuing to close.
And it's not just continuing.
Right.
People are going back to work during after whatever so-called people are getting it together, companies, whatever, and it's not coming back. So they're having to lay off again.
Right, which leads us to the unemployment. A lot of people, are out there screaming about it as far as when the next stimulus check is going to be coming, or the unemployment for the extension, if they're going to extend the unemployment benefits. So, and then that pretty much dominates, and obviously the protests that are going on.
They're not protests, they're riots.
Okay.
If it's a peaceful protest and you're not seeing buildings be broke into and stuff like that, it's a protest. And I hope that they are having peaceful protests. Blocking highways, ransacking businesses, breaking stuff, lighting stuff on fire, killing people, beating people. is not protesting.
Wow, take a breath there, baby.
I'm sorry. It pisses me off.
Yeah.
It pisses me off to no end because on top of that, it causes problems for them.
It does.
In the end, it affects the driver.
Right.
Remember, the driver's everything to us, but everything we do affects them also.
Right.
Pisses me off.
Well,
I don't get it.
Right. It affects the freight because the more that these businesses close, the less that they're going to need inventory, whether it's food, clothing.
On top of the writing.
Right.
That's where I'm pissed is the writing.
Right.
It's the writing and people calling it protest. And I know you're doing it because you have to. It's the proper way of addressing it, technically. Mm-hmm. But as of now, them protests stopped a while ago in my eyes. They've been hijacked by other sources that want things to be disrupted and chaos. Pisses me off. Right. Did I throw you off, honey?
No.
I'm sorry because I walked all over you yesterday and I watched that show yesterday. I want to take my head and put it in the toilet myself.
No, but that was our conversation. That was our conversation, and that was how we came up with as far as we're talking about as rock bottom, because we just see that. I mean, we are struggling as a nation to get up out of this. It just seems like there's no relief in sight. It just continues. The pandemic continues, the unemployment, businesses shutting down. And I don't even think that we've even seen the peak of it yet.
I don't think so either.
No, I mean, they're talking about not until like possibly September, October, are we really going to see everything transpire from all of these businesses and the unemployment and the repercussions of people. I know that they're talking about as far as the evictions, and some places are working with them and putting things in place. And so, which brings me to Trump did executive orders. He made some executive orders to go in because the our Congress cannot get their poop
Nobody
together.
can get their shit together.
Okay, well, I said poop. So they can't get it together to come to some kind of stimulus package agreement, whether it's the PPE, whether it's to help businesses, whether it's unemployment, whether it's the stimulus,
whether it's getting Wayne's cup of coffee.
Right.
I mean, where's my production assistant? I'm tired of hair, makeup not here this morning. Nobody's here I'm tired of it. Sorry, go ahead.
No.
I just totally cut you. Here, but before you blow past all that and get to the stimulus package and the executive order, I want to reflect a little bit on what we were talking about this morning, about the layoffs and stuff like that. Because right away, I go back to 2008, okay, when we had the fallout, the housing market, all that took a shit. I already cursed. Oh well. If you can't handle a couple bad words, you might want to change your middle name to Snowflake. Point being is going back and reflecting on all the job losses and everything. Mm-hmm. Okay, and all these small businesses going out of business, trucking companies going out of business. Where are these people going?
Right.
I know that these big megas, this is what I don't like when stuff happens like this, and you have vulnerable people looking for jobs, and then they flood the trucking industry. So I'm praying that the trucking industry doesn't suffer from a bunch of people that think they're coming into the trucking industry going to be a truck driver. When you're not, you're going to figure out what you got yourself into about a year in, and you're going to be back on your couch going, oh God, never again. Because it takes a certain person to be a driver.
Right.
Not anybody's cut for that highway. I hear him. And who is it? Heartland. Right, and you're Heartland right. Express. Okay. Not a great company, not a bad company. I don't know. But right. No, I've never no one rave about Heartland Express. So my point being is Heartland Express has recruiters. They know that you have people in these big cities, in these big metropolitans, if I'm correct, that are vulnerable and that are hurting for work. Mm-hmm. They're going to go in and they're going to recruit in those areas. Trucking companies do that. Right. Just saying, bro.
Right. And there's more schools out there that are now offering to get your CDL in like 3 weeks or something. And so, correct. But if you have all these people that are in there and the freight is down, so what does that mean? That means that What, cheaper freight? You have more drivers out there, so now the freight goes down.
Please.
Right.
Well, the problem is because, okay, so the freight, and you got these big megas out here, for the way I see it, these companies, they create all these other avenues of revenue with the schooling, with the lease program, with all that crap. Their insurance, they're selling them, their everything,
Right.
all the way from the rooter to the tutor, outside of freight. And then they go, and then they're in the freight game. And so you got Swift, okay, you know, all these drivers that are running for this price, blah, blah, blah. They're going to go in and they created all this revenue over here. They're going to go in and undercut everybody on the freight. Because now they're going for quantity, not quality. You know, quantity of people in the schools, quantity of people in the lease program and hauling their freight.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that is screwed up, to me, has screwed up the industry, let alone the people that come in the industry. And then just don't give a shit of what they make and just, oh, I don't care if I lose money. I got to go see my girlfriend. I'm in love. And I've been on the road for a week. I can't take it no more. I need to be hugged and loved.
Right.
So they take that cheap load and they go and they be home or whatever it is.
Right.
In the end. I just worry about the truck industry again when the country hurts and is failing and falling and falls and hits rock bottom. The truck industry is sold as a secure job and a future that you never have to worry about.
Right.
But they don't tell them what they go through. People don't realize it's a, you know, they say, or people realize it's a cruel world. Try providing for that cruel world. That's how you have to look at it.
Right. Well,
I'm just saying, it might be, I'm sorry. I feel like I just took the wind out of the sail. It's truth.
Right.
For that's how I see it.
But as far as everyone, I mean, there's businesses not just in the trucking industry. I mean, this is nationwide and global.
This is worldwide.
That people are suffering right now. People who went back to work are getting laid off again because these businesses are struggling that they can't sustain and keep their doors open.
Can I say like this is we didn't nobody asked for this,
right?
Okay, regardless of what's going on, because now it's to the point to where I'm just like, this is a freaking joke,
right?
Okay, now you're just using us, it's using it as a scheme to political agendas and all that crap,
right.
Big business, big pharma. Because I think let's talk about that tomorrow. Let's talk about the vaccine tomorrow. The vaccine's coming.
Yeah.
You know, you read about it yesterday. Who's going to haul it?
Right.
When it's here, they're already talking about what companies are going to haul it.
Yeah, that are set in place to haul
Like
it.
I said, it starts with the driver, honey. You can
hold
on, time out. You can have a vaccine, all the cures in the world, but if you don't have a driver, you're not going to get it to the people. They're superheroes, bro.
Right.
I'm tired of it, and we'll talk. I think we'll talk about this tomorrow too. Is our athletes and rock stars and actors going to be back to what they were? Or are we just going to go to the real rock stars, which is the truck drivers, the doctors, the grocers,
right?
The unsung heroes. You know what I'm saying, though?
I do know.
Do we really need that anymore? Do we? God, we do. We might have to extend the show to an hour.
What?
But here's what I'm saying is we're going to go back. We kind of let it get away a little bit. Did we? We were scattered yesterday. It's terrible. Let's go to Joel Clark. Should we go to Joe Clark's comment?
Yeah, do you need your binoculars?
Let me go to my
comments.
My comment readers. Yeah, it's too much, babe. It magnifies too much. Joel Clark, pandemic is a joke. Wear your mask to go into to eat, take it off. Put it back on. You're breathing your own carbon dioxide. I can't read that. Is instead of fresh air. He misspelled that. Not my fault, but thank you.
Stop it.
Instead of fresh air. I'm sorry. I feel like an idiot reading it. Let me go from the beginning. Pandemic is a joke. Wear your mask to go in and eat. Take it to go in to eat. Take it off to eat. Put it back on. You're breathing your own carbon dioxide instead of fresh air. What the hell is really going on? 10 years ago, the American people would have gone up. It wouldn't have gone up so easy. I agree. I mean, I think. Oh, you go. How about you start? Go ahead. How about you take this from me? I'm sorry. I feel like I'm not letting you speak.
No, and that's okay. As far as, and I agree with that. I agree. I mean, I was in the bar business, and I had to make sure that they had them on when they came in. But the moment they hit the bar, they're allowed to take them off, and they could leave them off the entire time. Although I do know that some of the other places had gotten a little stricter. That the moment that you took a sip, you can pull it down to take a sip of your drink, and then they had to put it immediately back on. And it was the same thing with the smoking. Some of the casinos were getting rid of the smoking as well. As far as 10 years ago, if they would have given up so easy, I don't know. I don't, right?
Here's what I love. Walk into the store. Sir, where's your mask?
Right.
Oh, sorry. I'll put it on right now. I need my food.
Right.
Right? So you go in like this. You get in the store, you're like, oh God, let me wipe everything down.
Right.
Then you look around, people are like, oh, yeah, honey, what you know? Oh, yeah, I'm just going to do a little shopping, bro. It's all hanging like this. It's like this. The guy in the meat department's like, yeah, dude, what is it? Can I get you something? Hey, nobody's wearing a freaking mask. But when you go on the way in, you better have it on.
Right.
It's like you said, it's a joke. It's becoming, I feel like it's becoming a tool of control. Okay. He'll listen, they won't listen.
Right.
Obey, disobey. Obedient, none. And I get the whole thing with saving old people and saving lives, because if I get it, I'm dead. I'm dead. I puff on cigarettes all day long, all that stuff.
You'll be fine.
Point being is, as I agree with you, I don't. It feels like it's just completely gone. We're completely gone as people. I don't think we would have put it up with it back then.
10 years ago. Oh.
Well,
probably.
Tori Jerome Riley. I hope I said that right. I'm not taking no vaccine, nor will I haul it. I'm not following the tyrant. I don't know. Tyrannical and anarchistic laws.
Right.
I'm a terrible reader, bro. Terrible reader.
It's okay.
I'm that guy.
Right. Right. And as far as not having to haul it, I don't think you're going to have to worry about it, because from what we were seeing, that it's already pretty much decided who's going to be hauling it. And the hint of it is if you guys remember when he was thanking the truckers, who was up on stage with them? Hint.
Well, he's. We'll get into that tomorrow.
Right. That's why I said I wasn't counting either way.
That pisses me off. Joe Denny says, used to turn our caps around. That way they wouldn't know if we was coming or going. Now just mask up.
Yeah.
I'm tired of these things. Terrible. Don't worry, I care. I have a heart. This is a joke. The thing that gets me is, okay, so how are you going to identify me? How are you
right.
If I rob you, how are you going to identify me?
And that's what's going on with
kind of funny though.
All the rioting and the looting that's going on.
Coinkydink that we all wear masks and all of a sudden everybody's rioting.
Oh, well, not all of a sudden. Anytime there's any kind of controversy in any kind of situation, and normally big cities, there's always rioting going on. I mean, there's rioting going on. They riot and they loot, not riot, but they loot a lot of times and destroy their own city when after sports play. I mean,
hold on. The Lakers. Okay, look, I worked for a professional athlete for a long time. He's a dear friend of mine, Shaquille O'Neal. Blah blah blah. Right, but when they won the championship, we had the parade. Right, See people. It's on YouTube. I was holding. All of a sudden, we're leaving. We're in the car. We're getting escorted out by the police, and they're turning over cop cars, burning them, having a good time.
Right,
because they won the championship.
Right.
What the fuck is wrong with you people?
That was like, when the Cubs and everyone else, anytime that there's any kind of big winning or anything else or gathering, people just take to burning stuff and destroying their own cities. And and looting men. So
Tammy Long.
people are just looking for a reason to loot, I think.
Tammy Long finds something funny. I should be the running mate for Trump. Renee Christopher. Renee, just run for president. You don't even run, just go with the seat. You gotta be the first woman. Oh boy, we'd be in trouble. We'd be in trouble.
Oh, maybe not. She'd kick
no, in a good way.
Yeah.
But us men would be screwed. Oh boy, stop it.
She'd have them all.
Did we even cover nearly anything we wrote down?
As far as what?
The show. Did we do it? Did we nail it today? Are we scattered? Did we do good today?
We're always scattered over there.
But did we do good today? I hope we did better. Because this is going to get better every day.
It will.
It's travel day.
It will. It is travel day. Yes.
We're going to say goodbye to this beautiful place.
We are.
And thank you guys to all the comments that you made on the video about the tree that's shaped like a heart back there.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, if you go to my personal page, there's a tree that's shaped like a heart. And I believe that's my mom. She's with me. She's with us. She's with you guys.
Yeah.
What do we not cover?
What did we not cover?
Yeah, you're staring at me like
I am.
Go to your notes.
No, because
you gotta go to your notes, lady. You're scaring me. I'm in trouble. I did.
As far as we traveled, we're leaving
today. We did it.
Yeah, that's what I was
so proud of myself.
We were saying
I'm gonna do it,
the news is talking about. That was our main focus as far as where are we at? Where
are we at rock bottom?
Right, is America.
So in the end, Keith Becker, are we at rock bottom for America? Sorry, go ahead.
No, we're good.
No, I cut you off.
Not the first time, won't be the last.
Oh, fuck, I'm screwed.
Yeah, I'll take care of that situation later.
Mike McPherson, Americans are sadly losing their backbones and self-pride and slowly losing control.
Right.
I feel the same way. And it's sad because as Old Glory, I took that picture. And when I took that picture of Old Glory, I know exactly where I was. I was in Jean, Nevada. And underneath that flag and that picture is a truck. A Silicon.
Mm-hmm.
No, not Silicon.
Not Silicon.
Covenant.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Covenant truck. And I have tons and thousands of pictures. I had to erase 10,000 yesterday.
Right.
Broke my heart. But under that is a truck. The American truck driver. And this is why I do it. Is to try to highlight and give back to you guys something. Highlight the professionals and give back to an industry that gives us everything we have and need and want. And it's sad to see us where we are today as a country. It really is. But I know in my heart, no matter how bad it gets, that I'll have everything I need. And I want to say thank you for that.
Yeah.
In the end, you're the heartbeat of America. You should treat it that way. Remember, as always, keep that shine side up, rubber side down. And tomorrow we'll be talking about the vaccine. Will you take it? Tune in tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. And to make money in today's trucking industry, honey, what do you got to do?
Keep it left door closed.
Have a great day, everybody.
I'm going to leave you with a nice and warm and fuzzy because we like this.
Love it. Thank you. Have a good day, everybody.